Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. And today we have a lot of stuff we got to do today. I am putting together some breakfast meals. Just a few. I am going to do, right now I'm getting together, I need to put some bacon on my pan and get it in the oven. Then I've got to cook up some sausage because I'm going to make a sausage gravy. And that's going to be for a different recipe. The bacon and the sausage is going to be. But in the meantime, I am going to be making some egg cups. That's what we're doing today. We're going to make some egg cups for my daughter because she's been wanting egg cups. But I need coffee because this is going to be a long day. I mean, it's like 6 minutes after 2. And I was just talking to a friend of mine who lives in Canada, and it's only after 11 o'clock in the morning. In her neck of the woods. So. And I need coffee, because if I'm going to be doing all this, I need to be able to function. Yeah, a little creamer with my coffee. I don't know how my dad did it, but my mom's a tea drinker. I'm not a tea drinker. I mean, I'll drink tea every once in a while. I do like tea. I do. But I'm a sweet tea person, and since I learned how to make it diabetic friendly, I gotta show you guys how to do that. It's good. My dad used to drink his coffee black. And I'm like, he's like, you just gotta try it. You just gotta try it. I got it in my mouth, and I was like, he just swallowed. I'm like, and he's like, well, you gotta swallow. I'm like, oh, don't make me do this. Oh, it's horrible. I don't know how people can drink it black. I need to get some, whew, that is hot. Good Lord. Okay. I need some, hold on a second. I need some Ziploc bags. And I got a food saver from QVC, and I'm kind of nervous about trying it. We might try it today when because I don't need all of the ham that I'm going to be cutting up, so I want some of it for in the refrigerator and some of it for in the freezer. So when I need to use it again to make more egg cups for my daughter, I have them already. Why or do you do this? Anything to be difficult. Okay, hold on a minute. That's my friend Genevieve. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get our chicken. Okay, this keeps getting in my way. Or not our chicken, I'm sorry. I got... She was talking about, my friend Genevieve was talking about how she wants to make naan and chicken for dinner tonight. And I'm thinking, you know what, that sounds really good. We haven't had that in a while. So I might make some garlic naan tomorrow and some butter chicken. So if I do that, I will show you how to make it. We haven't had that in a while, and it's so good. Alright, I got my oven on. Let me put my oven light on. So let's get our bacon. Alright. Wow, these are cut really thick. What kind of bacon was this? Oh, that's my applewood. Huh. It was sitting right on top, so I don't want you thinking that I was fishing through the garbage. No. I don't do that. Not sanitary. Okay. This is some thick tissue. This is going to get, I'm going to use this I might use some of this for the top part of the egg cups. Now that applewood was thick. Now this is Smithfield. Look at how thin that is. Compared to the Hormel bacon, applewood smoked. Big difference. This done. So I'm going to get these done and in the oven, and then I'm going to start cooking up my sausage. So I will be right back. Okay, now I got my sausage on and cooking. Now I have some this is ham. I've never used this type of ham before. It says it's cooked. Water added, cured, boneless, fully cooked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice this up. So, I've never used this type of ham before, so this is going to be different. So, let me get my knife out and see if I can get this open. I started a little, there we go. Ah! Yeah, that's a lot of water coming out of that. don't know, a lot of water. I had it in the freezer too, so a lot of it is this is different. I mean, it's going in the eggs and stuff, but this is making a mess. I have never used a ham like this before. I've always used fresh ham. So this is definitely different. Come off. There we go. Ugh. That's a lot of water. Good Lord. Coming off of this. Let me put you guys on hold because Michael's standing here. You want to come over and say hi?
Hi, everybody.
I gotta give him some money. He's gotta run over to our local store here and get me some milk and some sour cream. So I gotta give him money. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm stirring up this this sausage because I gotta get it So I'm pretty sure you guys are probably wondering what the bacon and the sausage is for. Well, I have these English muffins. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, one of my subscribers had asked for me to make, I should have wrote down her name, asked me to make breakfast pizzas. And we are going to make them out of English muffins. And I'm going to show you how. So, but right now, I need to cut up the ham. Hi, baby. What?
Yuck.
What am I supposed to be looking at? I got look at what? What am I looking at?
Yuck.
Oh, you got yours. She got her sandals on, so I got wook.
Yuck.
Yes, I see, baby. You gotta wait for Daddy to get back. He's gonna take you guys outside
Yay.
when he gets back.
Yay.
Alright. Carly went with a friend of hers. Her friend wanted her to go with her and hang out with her so she could, she's door dashing, and her one friend didn't want to be by herself, so. And I told her, I said, look, I got my grandbabies. I said, you go get out of the house for a little bit. Sometimes that's the thing about being a mom, is sometimes it's not easy, especially when you're a single parent, with being able to get out and go and do what you want, especially when you don't have the help. That was my issue when I was growing up. I did not have the help. So what I did, didn't want to ask my mom because my thing was my kids, my responsibility. She didn't lay down and have them. I did. So, but that was also, a lot of people have a lot of issues. I was raised that if you're going to be a stay-at-home parent, your job is to take care of your kids, make sure they're fed, make sure that the house is clean, and that your man has a hot meal, that the whole family has a hot meal, but everything's done and taken care of so that way when he comes home from work, he doesn't have anything he has to worry about. His time can be spent with the kids when he gets home. He doesn't have to worry about help clean the house, help do this, help do that. You know, that was the way I was raised. That was my generation. So everybody's generation, you know, there are the new generation now. I don't know what their mentality is, but that's the way I was raised. I was always raised that if you're the one home all day long, this is what needs to be done before he comes home from work. Hold on, I gotta stir my sausage. But that's the way I was always taught that's what that's what we do. My grandmother instilled that in me, my mother instilled that in me. So, and that's just the way, that's the way I raised my daughter. I also raised my son. I also taught my kids that I taught my daughter that, but it also comes from the type of environment we were raised in, that men don't always stick around, because my dad didn't. When my mom ended up with lupus, his response was, "I did not sign up for this," and he walked out. I was I think when he left, I might have been about 11 or 12. I don't know. I'll have to ask my mom. But, yeah. So, but that's what I remember. I remember him walking out and leaving. And I've always taught my daughter, you know, men don't always stick around. So you need to be able to make sure that if he's not going to be around, that you can do for yourself. Don't always rely on a man. Don't get me wrong. There are good men out there, because there are plenty of good men out there. It's just finding them. So, there's that. So, but that's the way my grandmother raised me, and I'm pretty sure that's probably the way my grandmother's mother, my grandma Anderson, raised her. So, but I never got a chance to meet my grandma Anderson. She had passed away before I was born. So let's get these in here. I'm wondering, that one needs cut. think these are big enough to go. I don't want to cut them any smaller because I don't want them to like disappear. But I mean, if there's a few big pieces in here, I will cut them. But other than that, but I taught my daughter that you know, hey, you can't always rely on someone else to help you. So, but like I was saying, sometimes you don't always get the help to to help you out with your kids. I didn't have that because my mom was busy taking care of my grandmother who had a stroke, and my grandfather who had a stroke and stuff. So I didn't have the help. And I'm not complaining in the slightest little bit. My mom can only do so much. So there was that also. Get the rest of this cut up. And then get this in the sink. And then we're going to get our eggs together and our cheese. So let me finish this up and then I will be right back. Okay, he's back. So I turned this back on again. I gotta wait for it to come up to temp. It's only been off a few minutes. I got my ham all diced up. I got my bowl for my eggs. I need to get my foil in here. Foil, wow. My flour. I do 1 heaping spoonful. Sometimes I do a little bit more. So that was probably about 3/4 of a cup. And then all this to cook up. And then we're going to let this cook. Cook that flour out. I'm going to let that do that. Then I'm going to do half milk, half and half. Or not half and half, heavy cream. So I gotta go grab the heavy cream. But I had to have him grab me some sour cream because we're out of ranch dressing and I need sour cream for that. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my ranch dressing also. Alright, I need my beef bouillon. I'm going to do a tablespoon, and then if it needs more, I will add more, but I doubt it. I always do about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. So, I'm sorry you guys, but I've been having issues with my left foot. It keeps swelling up. Like I told you before, they had done some blood work and stuff like that. So it's not edema. It's the type of arthritis that I have. But it is in my hips, my lower back, and all down my legs and in my left foot. So, and now I'm dealing with carpal tunnel in the hand. I'm like, are you kidding me? Anything else? Anything. Just anything. Alright, let me put this back. And then I need to get some water. I haven't had gloves in a long time, and I finally was able to get some. I need water. I need something to put water in. Oh, here we go. I'll use this, and then I'll dry it out, because I got to cut up the cheese. Whew. All right, let's get this water in here. All right, so we'll do that. We'll set that there. Now I don't need this anymore. This needs to go in the sink. I need this. Wait for this to start to thicken up, and then we'll add our heavy cream and our milk. But I need it pretty thick because I'm going to be using it as the base for the breakfast pizzas. So while we're waiting for this to do its thing, no, we're going to finish this first because I'm going to need the immersion blender when I get ready to do the eggs. So, where's my coffee? There it is. And then I gotta chop up my bacon so that way that can go on in the eggs, the egg cups that I'm going to be doing. So, need to add any milk because I've already got water in here, which would pretty much dilute the heavy cream. But I do need to grab myself a spoon and taste that to see if I need to add more beef bouillon. Grab myself several spoons so that I'm not using the same spoon over and over, because that's just gross. Not very sanitary. It needs to thicken up a little bit more, but I'm going to at least taste this. Oh, that's perfect. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I don't need that anymore. And I don't need the milk. So the milk can go in the fridge, which I'm going to take care of here in a minute. Go put this in the fridge and I will be right back. I'll get off. Why do you have the bubbles? Baby, you're going to play with it outside, not in here. Pockets. I'm going to put my change in there. Okay. Now, while I'm waiting on that to do its thing, now we're going to do our eggs and get them ready. Well, actually, maybe what I should do is my cheese. Yeah, I'll do my cheese first, and then do my eggs. So that way I have everything ready. Oops. Oh. No, I'm doing my cheese first. I do need that. All right. Okay, here I have some Monterey Jack and I need a knife. Sit down and get comfortable and then need a knife. Be right back. Okay, so now we're going to get ready and we're going to cut up our cheese. And get it ready for our, let me move this out of the way so that way it's not. she's ready for our egg cups and for the for the breakfast pizzas. My kids are not big fans of mozzarella cheese. They only like it on like regular pizza, but on breakfast pizza they prefer Monterey Jack. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get back to you when this is done. Okay, so now we're going to get our eggs together. Okay, my eggs, not my eggs, my coffee's starting to get cold. I know people like cold brew, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to finish this up and then I will be back in a few after I get them all cracked. Okay, I'm still doing this. I'm trying to explain to my kids that their dad had to go and run an errand because May May is 3 and she doesn't understand. All she knows is that she wants to go outside and play, but Dad had to go run an errand. So I just told Alex that, and Alex says to me, he goes, "Who's Aaron?" I'm like, "No, errand." Yeah, who's Aaron? Never mind. Never mind. He just had some things he had to take care of, and when he gets back, you get to go outside. So I was talking to you earlier about getting some free time to yourself when you have kids. If somebody ever offers to watch your kids, by all means, let them. Take an hour to yourself. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Or just, go out to eat by yourself. A lot of people don't do that. But because they feel awkward going to eat by themselves. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. My mom used to go all the time, and then when my daughter moved out, she had moved in with her boyfriend. This was years ago. This is when she had Caden. And it was my first time because my son was married and my daughter had moved out and moved in with her boyfriend. And that was my first time. It was just me and my mom. So that was my first time ever not being responsible for someone else. Come on. There we go. Huh? Nope, you're going to be stubborn about this one. There we go. Now I gotcha. So, it was awkward for me at first. And then my one friend said, hey, I'm going up to Syracuse, New York. Want to come with me? And my first thing was like, no, I got my kids. And I was like, huh. That was the first time when I realized I didn't have to say that. And I could just get up and go. And just let my mom know. And I wanted to make sure that, you know, she was okay. And that she would be all right with me not being there. And then my brother was living there too. Well, he still lives there. Oh, no, she lives with them now because he remarried. So she lives with them because after my gram passed away, my mom lived by herself for a good 10, maybe 15 years. And then her health started to decline a little bit. Not much. Just a little bit. But my brother asked him to move in with him and his wife. And she did. And I think she's happy. And I'm happy for her. Let me put this in the sink. But my thing is, don't be afraid to ask for help. Especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. Because, I mean, it happens. You will feel overwhelmed. And that's okay. To feel overwhelmed. Happens to every parent. Happened to me. So... But I didn't get the help. I mean, once my kids started getting to the point where they were a little bit more self-sufficient, because my mom, she always took my son, because Carly, she was a mama's girl. Every time she went to my mom's house, all she did was cry, because she didn't want her. She wanted me. But my daughter and I, we did everything. This is my secret ingredient to making the eggs taste good. Is a little bit of chicken bouillon. Let me unplug this. I made a mess over here, so I'm going to clean that up. Egg everywhere. I keep trying to be clean. Trying. Alright, let me rinse this off. Actually, I need to wash it because I need to do the I need to blend up not much, but just a little bit to break up some of that meat. I'm going to use this in my sausage gravy real quick. Break up the meat some. And then I'm going to move on to the next part. Just enough to break up some of this meat. Okay. Oops. Okay. Wipe that off. Got that all cleaned off. Alright, let me wipe this off right here where I was at because I spilled egg. May, why are you being so cranky, Mama? Come here, boo-boo.
The reason why she's crying is because she wants the pink one.
The pink what?
Pink bubbles. When I have it.
Okay.
She
Are the
wants-
pink bubbles hers?
They're all hers.
The pink bubbles belong to May and Izzy. The blue bubbles belong to you and Kaden. So please give her pink bubbles.
I never had pink bubbles.
Alexander, come here, please.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you can't follow rules? No? Okay. Well, I understand that you want the pink bubbles, but you can share when you get outside. You blow some out of the blue ones, let her blow some out of the blue ones. Then you blow some out of the pink ones, and then let her blow some out of the pink ones. You share. Okay?
She doesn't know how to blow bubbles.
Okay, well, you're going to teach her when you go outside. Okay? But in the meantime, let her hold her pink bubbles for right now. At least until you guys get outside. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
From all that burping, my stomach is starting.
I know. Oh. I got these. I got these off of Amazon for $21 each. Now, have any of you heard of Ollie's? This is Wilton. I got it through Wilton for $21 and some change. Ollie's this week has it on sale. Same ones. $7. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was so hot when I seen that. Okay. So these, I got these through Amazon also. These, I will have to look up the price. But I think these were like $8 and you get 50 of them. And they're just silicone cupcake holder thingies. So then I'm going to use that for our egg cups. So let me get the both trays filled up and I will be right back. Alright. I just realized I forgot to cut up an onion and a pepper. So I took care of that. So we're going to put a spoonful of looking right at it, ham in the bottom of here. In each one. And if I think it needs more, I will add more. Okay. So, now, I'm going to need you all's help. My daughter, she was homeschooled. She never got a prom. Mike never went to prom because he didn't have anybody he wanted to go with. But he did go to homecoming. My daughter didn't get that option with the homeschooling. So, for her birthday this year, and she is a major Harry Potter fan, I am going to do a Harry Potter themed prom for her birthday. Oops. That needs a little bit more. Alright, now we're going to take a spoonful of the onions and peppers, and then that's going to go in each one. I don't want to put a whole lot in each one because I don't want it to be overpowered. I did a regular onion and a green onion because I had some green onion and I had a little bit left and I wanted to use it up before it had a chance to go bad. So put one in each, and then if I have any left over, make some sausage biscuits. We might do that tomorrow. All right, now that one's done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our eggs, and then I need to put this in a container, or not in a container. I want to try and use the thingy, the food saver. I want to try and use it, and then wash this out, put the sausage gravy in this, and then wash the pan out, because what eggs I have left I need to cook to make the breakfast pizzas. So I need we're going to use one with a spout to get them in, and then sprinkle each one with cheese. Sprinkle the tops with cheese after we get these done. And then they're going to go in the oven. So I will get back to you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I forgot to turn the television down. I will be right back. I need to go do that. Thank you. My grandson came in, so I had him turn it down for me. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put some cheese on this and bacon, and then we're going to get it in the oven. And it's going to bake on 350 for about 25 minutes. I'm going to put cheese on each one. I'm going to do the first couple of rows, and then I'm going to pause you until I get them all done. So that way you can see each step. Okay, so I'm going to use a different hand because the bacon is a little bit greasy. And then we're just going to put a few pieces on top. Oops. I'm going to do one tray with bacon and one without. Because I have the extra bacon that I have over here, I'm going to be using for the breakfast pizzas. So, gotta even it out. All right, so there's the first few rows. I'm going to get the rest of them done, and then I'll be back and we'll put them in the oven. All right, these are done, so we're going to get them in the oven. These are going to bake, like I said, 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Alrighty. Now that I got those in, I'm going to clean up my dishes. Then I'll bring you back when they're done. Hey guys, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So, these are about ready to come out. They look yummy. I'm excited. I've been popping up and down too much. My back and my foot is letting me know it. But I still got another video to do. Perseverance and a little bit of prayer will get you through. So, they smell so good. I can smell the onions and the peppers and the bacon cooking on top. Yeah, buddy. It's smelling good. So, I need to get me some more of these. I can't wait till close to fall when they start doing their Temptations, because this was the Temptations collection through QVC. So, oh, I also need to say that I have no rights. I do not own the rights to whatever was playing in the background that my grandkids was watching in the living room. I didn't even hear it. I was so busy talking. So hopefully you guys didn't hear it either. So, and hopefully this will upload. So now, as soon as this gets done and I show it to you, I'm excited about it. So, 2 seconds. It's time to take it out. Alright, let me take my glasses off my head, because every time I try to do something, they fall off. They need tightened up, and I just haven't had the time. In over a year, I haven't had the time. I've just been busy. And here they are. Those are done. Those are the ones with the bacon. And then I'm going to get the other ones out. And then these need to cool. These ones are just cheese, no bacon. Just cheese, no bacon. These smell amazing. Okay, we're gonna let those cool. I'm gonna pull one out. We're gonna try one. Huh, it didn't even stick in the stick in the silicone cup. It popped right out. So that's a good thing. Alright, so here we go. I can see the steam coming up off of it. So let's cut it in half so that you can see the inside. I don't know, where's my camera? There it is. And there's the inside. That may be a little too hot for me to try and eat. My daughter will be excited. Test it. That's what I used to do with my kids whenever I was feeding them and I'd pull something out of the microwave and it'd be a little too hot. I would test it on my lip to make sure that, because I didn't want to burn them. Mmm. Mm. If any of you have ever watched the Ramses and she twirl that fork, I gotta twirl the spoon because that is good. There you go. Alright, well, that was good. I'm going to give the rest of that to Michael and let him try it. And this is Stephanie with the pinch of sweet. And the lady that asked for on how to make some breakfast foods that are fast and easy. This is one of them. The next one that's coming up is going to be the breakfast pizzas. And that's why I showed you how to make the sausage gravy. And then I made some eggs here. These eggs you do not want to cook all the way. I mean, you don't want them like a hard scramble. You want them a soft scramble because you're going to put them in the oven anyway and they're going to cook the rest of the way in the oven. So very soft scramble. And I have some cheese already cut up. So I'll be back in a few and we're going to put those together. So this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. Thank you all for coming in. I missed you guys. And I actually hope you liked the video because, like I said, I'm trying to, well, I'm not trying to. I'm changing because I've been minding my P's and Q's and stuff like that, and it's not me. It's just not. So, hope you like what you see. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.